for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
He's taken
the numbers for Zeke from last week. 17 carries, 59 yards.
And, partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week to pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
It's a gain of...
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
T. Higgins was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd down, Burrow. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left it no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Hines, his first carry, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
He does a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hines, and able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Tackle made at the 40.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Marlon Mack, his first carry of the game. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Good pickup there by Marlon Mack, and he was a 1,000-yard runner in 2019 and has been very consistent in moving the ball for the Colts. Last 2 seasons, at least 8 touchdowns rushing each year.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9.
Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point.
5-yard line.
It's Hines. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Wentz. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped. Look at the big man rumble. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, we did, in fact, get our first points of the game on the field goal attempt. Just, maybe not the way that we expected with a return the other direction.
And right now, what's popping into my brain? That adage every coach says to us, if you block a kick and score off of it, 95% of the time, your team wins the game. I can't quantify the numbers, but it certainly seems to work out that way.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Rodgers on the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Rodgers on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything had to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously, the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
2nd and 2. At the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Hines. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Draw play. This is Hines. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
On the play brings up 2nd and 10.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz stepping up. He's going to keep it.
Wentz on the keeper.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
35-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action. It's Burrow. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. A 1st down carry by Elliott. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Ezekiel Elliott, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Bengals are able to grow their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. The pass there over the middle to start things out. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. 2 yards. Good enough for a first. Catch made here by Campbell. Able to get this back with it. A touchdown.
The extra point.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, no, they got the touchdown. It's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. And we check the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Bengals 1st down.
And they go play action now. Burrow. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Corey Willis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in this. Second half. Managing risk. This is a big decision here.
Check right 27. Check right 27.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wentz taken in by the tight end Doyle. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Wentz on third down. Sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. The Colts send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Taking it about the 16.
Offside. Defense.
Oh, man, come on.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to...
An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Rodgers on the return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Rodgers on the return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. If you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Hines. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Working from the gun, Wentz. He's got Jack Doyle. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. They'll try and run for this with Mack. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
That's good.
Brad, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
The line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again second and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with third and 4. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is third and 4.
Makes it third and 4.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And Pascal's got it. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. This is Hines. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. The ball carrier. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play.
From the gun on third down, Wentz. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
They go to Elliott again. Elliott a first down and more. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
He's tackled.
He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. And now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage. And, again, that second score here in the 3rd quarter. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
They'll run on 1st down. Elliott. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there, 1st down.
11 on the play.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. That's Darius Leonard, the linebacker who got in and got him to the turf. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up, and that will be incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the quarterback, there in coverage.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
This pass complete to Higgins. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
See how they respond now. Not much there, only a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Here's Wentz to throw. He'll buy some time right. He may try and run for this. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead, but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Burrow now, a big spot for the Heisman Trophy winner. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Rookie wideout T. Higgins, his intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. Burrow going for it on 4th. And that is incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run it with Mack. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt?
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts add on to their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. Say, all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of the credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. They go play action with Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Third down.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Able to find Higgins. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And no, it's incomplete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.